So there's still some questions about her financial motivation in all of this. To clean up Tati's mess.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. As we already know, after the video Breaking My Silence, Tati and James Charles have reconciled, but it looks like they're not just friends. Now, Tati has recruited James Charles to actually clean up her mess. YouTuber Without a Crystal Ball has come into one of her videos to discuss the fact that James Charles has slid into her DMs, asking her to delete many videos that she had made in the past about the Westbrooks. Which raised the question, why did he wanna do that for Tati? And why would Tati Westbrook, a creator with over 9 million subscribers, needs so badly that a creator with just about 138,000 deleted videos about her? Well, I guess I have a hypothesis about it. But before we start spilling all of these tea, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well as ring that bell button so you can get notified every single time I post. Also, as a quick disclaimer, I just want to remind you guys that everything we discuss here in the channel is my opinion, in my opinion only, not to be taken as a fact. Always do additional research from the information that you get here in the channel. I'm going to leave down below links for all of the resources I found about this situation. Also, do not send any hate to the people that I'm going to be talking about in this video.
Am I right, fellow adult?
However, I do encourage all of you to go in the comment section and let me know what do you think about the situation. This week, we became aware of the fact that Tati Westbrook and James Westbrook have been sued, and that the future of Halo Beauty is very uncertain right now, as well as the future of the Westbrooks, because it looks like this lawsuit is bringing out a whole lot of dirt, especially on James Westbrook. His character is not looking very good in this lawsuit. For a little context here, a lot of the stuff that Mr. Westbrook has done over the years is in different states. So if you sit down and try to find all of the stuff that he has been charged with over the years, would be a whole lot of work. However, the YouTuber Without a Crystal Ball released last year a video that compiled all of that dirt that the Westbrooks have been trying to hide from all of us. And I also remember that the Westbrooks allegedly sent Without a Crystal Ball a couple of cease and desist letters for her to take down these videos. However, she didn't take them down then. When Tati posted her Breaking My Silence video, I watched that, and as I was planning to make my video about the situation, I went back to Without a Crystal Ball's channel to look at this video about their past, because I was gonna mention some stuff about it, but the video was not there anymore.
You betrayed me!
Without a Crystal Ball had put the video on private. And to be honest, I was pretty annoyed about it. But 2 weeks ago, she posted a video that explains a lot about her decision of making these videos private, as well as, at the time, it raised a whole lot of questions that may have an explanation now. In her video, she discloses that James Charles slid into her DMs to request her to delete all videos related to the Westbrooks, allegedly to the point of making her feel threatened. And knowing what we know right now, I'm pretty sure we all can have a pretty educated guess on what are her reasons for doing this, and probably a good hypothesis on why James Charles was participating on it. But let's go over the messages, and after that I'll give you guys what my hypotheses are. Also, keep in mind that the order of these texts are based on what I saw in her video. Hi love, I wanted to shoot you a quick DM. I really appreciate you supporting me and always seeking the truth for the past year. I've seen a few videos and it means a lot that you saw through the BS that was going on. That being said, there was a lot more that happened behind the scenes that is slowly coming out to light, and no one knows the actual truth. A lot of the things you believe about it aren't true. The truth will come out in due time. I'm just staying silent and minding my own business until then. I noticed in a few of your tweets, you've said that you're speaking with someone close to me, and I'm wondering who that is. I won't tell them you told me, but I'm definitely concerned, as my close friends were asked to stay silent on this. If you need to know anything or have any questions, I'd prefer you just message me. I hope you're having a great night. Hey James, thanks for the message. I'm happy to clarify anything that I've reported that aren't true. I am a mama and I'm here to just stand up for kiddos being mistreated. One of the biggest things I was told is there was discussion about you suing Jeffrey and Tati, but you simply didn't want to make things worse, which I understand. Is that accurate? It's not one of your friends I'm speaking to. It's someone else. I can delete the tweet I made about the Tati stuff. I don't want to put them because they haven't really said much other than they love you so much and are so frustrated that Jeffrey is getting away with this. They want Tati to come out and admit it. I'm not suing anyone. I wish that I did a long time ago, lol, but it would not have been Tati I was suing. Really? Last year, I know, urged you to sue Jeffrey or Tati for defamation, but said you really didn't want to go there. The Westbrooks were a pawn in this game of chess. I know you hate them and it seems like they did it all, but it's not the case in any way, shape, or form. Of course, there's part of me that wants Tati to come out and say her piece, but she was pushed to make her video last year. So if she ever does speak about it, I truly want it to be from her heart and with no one else pushing her one way or the other. And just as a quick reminder here, the video that she posted was in June 30th, and these messages that Without a Crystal Ball released were June 23rd, which means that possibly James Charles already knew what was going on behind the scenes. What do you mean Tati was pushed? In full transparency, I don't run narratives, so if I get something wrong, I correct it. So if she's not responsible, then obviously that needs to be known. From a son to mom, I promise that it's being handled behind the scenes and hopefully the truth does come out one day. I pray for it every single day. But regardless of another Dramageddon that would vindicate me, I promise I'm fine. I'm happy, I'm thriving, working hard, and I'm mentally stable, and that's all I can ask for. I think you should stop posting and delete anything bad about the Westbrooks. And I say that because I want to help you. Please, please, please just trust me. I have removed all the videos about her from last year. Okay, awesome. The videos I posted didn't really get that many views. The videos had only 13,000 views, but it's gone. I know. Your videos really struck a chord with them though. Like I said, if the full story does ever come out, you will understand why this whole situation was so severe and dark. They were viewed as the monsters for the last year by the internet, but have had to live knowing the truth this whole time. But were forced to stay silent. I think any video, no matter how many views, would start to bother me eventually, if I were in their position. Are you in communication with her now? Yes, and I have to stay in communication. What do you mean? Like, me staying in communication with them is vital to get through this drama if it starts up again. Her and I are on the same team. Okay, so you're both in agreement about the direction this is going. And my leak, which I LOL, cut that up badly. I deleted that. Yes, correct. Thank you. Since you're here, what can I put out? Anything? If this is so scary and dark, why aren't people taking legal steps to fight back against Jeffrey? Just another piece of context here as a reminder. He started texting her during Carmageddon, several days before Tati released her Breaking My Silence video. And you can see that Without a Crystal Ball keeps thinking that it is about the situation that's currently happening with Jeffree Star, but the nuances on these text messages more and more make me think that he already knew this whole lawsuit with Halo Beauty was coming and the agenda was not Jeffree Star. Because he brushes her off again by saying, no, I think it's best not to put anything at all. He's an evil person. I would at least like to correct my statement about Tati. So is there anything I can say publicly to at least correct that? The manipulation was so successful that he tells her exactly what to post on Twitter. I would just say, like, when everything happened last year, it seemed like Tati and her husband wanted to take down their friend over vitamins. But now it's clear that they were simply pawns in a big game of chess. I apologize to them for what I've put out there and hope that a checkmate is coming soon. Last year, when Tati Westbrook uploaded her video by Sister, I believed her motives were related to vitamins. However, after spending time speaking with people involved, I realized now that Tati Westbrook was used a pawn in a big game of of chess. I have come to learn the situation is far deeper and a lot more dark than anyone would ever suspect. TATI Westbrook uploaded that video but was urged to put out by his sister. I truly apologize for drawing those conclusions. Additionally, I truly hope she will tell her story. People being used to push false narratives need to be exposed. Additionally, if our community is getting it wrong about her, we all deserve to listen to her side with open hearts and minds. I'll keep my ears open that she comes back and shares her truth about what happened. Please remove the after speaking to the people involved. That's really the core issue here, is that they feel like you're getting information from someone in my camp and I have a leak and therefore cannot be trusted. And I was freaking out, wondering if one of my friends was backstabbing me. Okay, I'll remove that. But my point from earlier is that I have to work together with Tati and James if this chess game ever is to end. And regardless of what happened last year, trust is the only thing that will allow that to happen. So I wanted to DM you to protect you from getting in trouble and also clear it up and give you some insight. I'm editing a commentary right now about this situation with an urge to the community to be kind and open to Tati and allow her to speak. I think for your own safety, you should not talk about them. Full transparency, there was a lawsuit pending and they want you to just not mention them, good or bad. They did not ask me to speak to you. I reached out on my own, but I wanted to make sure that you are safe and protected. But there's no lawsuit. There is. Trust me. Please, just trust me. How does speaking positively about her damage this? I'm confused. It doesn't at all. Just trust me. Please. Don't upload a video. Why? Everyone is talking about this on YouTube. Everyone. There are tons of channels criticizing her right now. I have an attorney that represents me, and I don't understand how if I went on my channel to share my thoughts as a commentator, exercise my free speech, how that could cause a lawsuit. Unless there's a court order tell me to be silent, she can't silence people. Does that make sense? It does make sense. You can do whatever you'd like. I'm just trying to help. I understand, but she has this coming from a million places right now. She cannot pin this on me, period. I agree. It feels like a threat when you say that to me. I'm being very honest. Tati has huge drama channels talking about her, bringing far more exposure to her than I am. I'm not threatening you. I'm trying to help you. You can do whatever you want. I'm trying to understand in what context a lawsuit could even be started based upon public records. Additionally, the video uploaded would be in her favor. I have no idea. I am not their lawyer. And personally, I think it's best not to get the law involved with any of this. For the same reason, I didn't sue Jeffrey, but they are their own people and can make their own decisions. They have mentioned it to me before, so I just wanted to let you know and try to warn you. That said, I'm sorry if it came off as a threat. That was absolutely not the intention at all. I was simply trying to help. Who knows? Maybe a positive video will help change the perspective on you. The video is actually tying together what people have said thus far and then showing people that Tati was used. In that case, you should be fine then. Then encouraging people to give her a space to be heard with kindness. It's very interesting to see all of these text messages because it ties everything together. Her channel's change of tone on Tati, her privating her videos, it just makes a lot of sense. And while I was reading these texts for you guys, I just felt like this was not James Charles. It felt so shady. It felt insane. It just felt like it wasn't him doing it. It was probably somebody next to him telling him what to say. Why is it that Tati was spending so much energy and resources to get these videos down from this one creator? What Katie Joy said is correct. There's so many channels much larger than hers that are talking about Tati. And why is that Tati even recruited James to try to take these videos down? In my opinion, which is my opinion only, it's not a fact. Let me know down in the comments if you agree with it or if you have a different opinion. But in my opinion, I think that because, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, James Westbrook's history is very scattered. Is in Hawaii, is in Texas, is all over the place. Katie Joy having one stop shop video gathering all of this stuff and all of these public records in one convenient, really pretty packaged video makes Clark Swanson's life a lot easier when it comes down to challenging the good character of the Westbrooks. And also, they have skeletons in the closet. Sooner or later, something like this was bound to happen. And having all of that information just pretty unavailable in the internet was not something that they would want to let go and just let it stay there. Now, what about James Charles? Why would James Charles try to help Tati after all she's done to him? Obviously, I think that part of it is because he has admiration to her and he has a gratitude to her because she helped him grow and be who he is. But the other part of it, in my opinion, is guilt. I don't know if she guilt-tripped him or if he just feels guilty on his own, because we already know that a huge part on Tati's loss of credibility with the Halo Beauty third partner was the fact that she promised that her influence was going to keep her friends loyal to her brand, and then James Charles, the person who was the closest to her, went ahead and took the deal with the gummy bears. Obviously, I don't discard the possibility that it could have been because of the Jeffree Star situation, but it seems like too close of a call. It seems like they had the issue with the Halo Beauty partner for a whole long time now. It just makes so much more sense, but that's just my opinion. But I want to know what's your opinion on this situation. Go ahead in the comments below and tell me your hypothesis on this. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe now. Ring the bell button so you can get notified every time I post. Also follow me on my socials. They're all listed down in the description box. Once again, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next upload. Subscribe!